What's up, everyone? Does your laptop sound bad? Well, today we're going to make it sound better. We're going to be using EquilizerAPO to make it sound better. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and see how this sounds with the stock setup. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and look for any built-in audio applications that enhance the audio. For my laptop, that's Dolby Atmos. So what we're going to do is, as you can see here, Dolby Atmos for built-in speakers. So we need to actually turn this off just to be safe. I don't really want to have two different programs messing with my audio. You can turn this on later if you really want to. But as you can see here, disable. So there's multiple different audio programs. There's IDT, Max Audio, Sound Blaster. So do look for the one for your laptop. And then after that's disabled, we're going to go ahead and download EquilizerAPO. So just go to Google and find this sourceforge.net website. And we're going to go ahead and click download and let it download. The other program is called DynamicQ. I'll put a link in the description to this one as well. This part is optional. It really depends on whether you need it or not, but the instructions are right here. We need to download the APO preamp as well. So I'll download this. Again, I'm going to go slow just to show y'all, but the instructions are all here to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to click keep for APO preamp because it's not a commonly downloaded file. And we're going to install EquilizerAPO first. So go ahead and follow this and just install it the same way I'm installing it. And then here you need to check the speakers. So make sure to choose the speakers. You can use it for headphones and other devices, but for most part, speakers is what you want it for. And then I'm going to reboot later because I want to install DynamicQ Master. And we're also going to install the preamp. So extract this. And once this is extracted, so as you can see here, it tells you where to put it. So I'm going to open a new tab here, and it says to go to %program files %/EquilizerAPO/config. I'm just going to type in %program files % and then just browse for the file. So EquilizerAPO and then config. And in this folder, we need to put the DynamicQ master folder. So this is the folder that has everything in it. So just copy it and paste it, or cut and paste, drag and drop, whatever you want to do. Just make sure it goes to this area right here. And then now we need to go down here to look at the instructions for the other programs. So it's %appdata %. And then of course, I'm just gonna type in or look for Microsoft, which is here. And then Windows. And then start menu, programs, and then startup. So here is where we're gonna paste the APO preamp. So this file, just copy it and then just paste it to startup. And now we're gonna go ahead and restart the computer finally. So I'm gonna restart right now. Alright, so now I'm gonna restart the computer. My cat's over there. So start, and then we're just gonna do a restart. It's restarting, and then we'll go from there. Alright, now that the computer has been restarted, we're going to click Start All Programs and look for EquilizerAPO and do Configuration Editor. And this is the configuration editor. So I'm going to undo the include.example, and then we're going to click plus, control, and include. And now here we're going to select the DynamicQ master folder, and then we're going to look for the DynamicQ file, and then that will enable DynamicQ. Now I'm just going to turn this off. We'll go over this in a second. Basically, when you go over level 100, there is an extra gain, as you can see here. So I'm increasing over 100, and just think of it like 100, 120 plus and all that stuff. And then the next thing is this preamplification. It reduces the total volume, in this case, by 6 decibels. I'm going to turn it off just because I know how the limits of my system is. And then here is the equalizer. So what you want to do here is... So basically here, I have a bunch of different songs that are normally used to tune the audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to play music and adjust this EQ based off the music I'm playing. So what I recommend is for bass, try 63 to 250. And then for the vocals, do the 630 to 1 kilohertz. And then for treble, lead 10 to 16K. Now, there is a 31 band equalizer option, and these are the frequencies I recommend for those. But I'm just going to start off with the basic one, and then you can obviously fine tune it with the other one. So from here on out, I'm just going to work on this myself, and then we'll come back once I've got my EQ done.
Alright, so one thing I need to mention is you can't beat the law of physics. So you probably may have noticed that it does sound a bit better and it does get louder, but it's not a dramatic increase. And the reason for that is this Alienware X14, it already has the sound system kind of maxed out. The amplifier that's built in the computer is not that great. However, my other computer here, this computer is on a whole nother level. So I want to show y'all the difference in sound quality that the program makes on this computer. Alright, so here's my equalizer that's set up on this computer so y'all can see how it looks. As you can see, we just increased the bass frequencies, and I'm going to show y'all how this computer sounds. So it's probably hard to hear. Maybe if you use headphones, it might be easier. But there is a dramatic difference in the bass. This laptop, I think, has the best sound out of any laptop that I've ever tested. Even better than the 6-inch MacBook Pros. And as you can see, my cat likes it too. But yeah. So again, you can't beat the law of physics. But this method should be able to help you increase the sound quality of any laptop. I have tried this on like 6 different laptops, and pretty much all of them had better sound. So just play with it, see what settings work for you. Obviously, every laptop will be different. Even the same models can be slightly different, so don't just copy my settings. Do use it as a guide. But I hope this helps. Another thing I want to mention is there are many other songs that I use to tune my speakers, and those other songs show a much greater difference than the free-to-use song that I'm using. If you guys have some other songs that are allowed for profit, let me know in the comments, because I do need more variety for future videos as well. I don't want to, you know, all the songs that I normally use would get the copyright strike instantly. So yeah, do let me know in the comments if y'all know any other free for profit use on YouTube, and I'll start using those instead. And yeah, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, he just turned on the fans. He got scared because he put on max fan mode. Alright, see y'all next time.